One of the most compelling yet underappreciated aspects of adipose tissue biology is its role in immune clearance and tissue maintenance. Far from being inert or metabolically expendable, adipose tissue functions as a dynamic site of cellular turnover and repair. Within the stromal vascular fraction of fat, a network that includes endothelial cells, preadipocytes, mesenchymal stem cells, and immune cells, exists a specialized population of phagocytes, such as macrophages and dendritic cells. These resident immune cells are not merely passive inhabitants, they are active custodians of adipose health, orchestrating the clearance of dead cells, apoptotic debris, and oxidized lipids. This cleansing function is vital for preserving the structural and functional integrity of fat depots over time. As with any metabolically active tissue, adipose cells undergo constant remodeling. Adipocytes expand and contract with nutritional status, sometimes reaching their physiological limits. When they die, through apoptosis or necrosis, macrophages are rapidly recruited to the site to engulf and digest the cellular remnants. This process, known as efferocytosis, is essential for preventing the release of danger-associated molecular patterns, DAMPs, that can trigger inflammation or fibrosis. In lean, healthy tissue, this clearance is carried out quietly and efficiently, with macrophages adopting an anti-inflammatory, or M2-like phenotype. These M2 macrophages not only phagocytose debris, but also secrete anti-inflammatory cytokines like IL-10 and growth factors such as TGFSS that promote tissue remodeling and repair. This phagocytic function is not a secondary feature, it is central to adipose tissue's ability to sustain itself. Just as the liver detoxifies blood and the skin renews its outer layers, fat must manage its own cellular waste to remain viable. The immune system embedded within adipose tissue provides this housekeeping function, ensuring that old or dysfunctional cells do not accumulate and compromise depot integrity. Moreover, this process is metabolically supportive. By clearing lipid-laden remnants, macrophages help recycle fatty acids and maintain local lipid homeostasis, preventing lipid spillover into surrounding tissue. In pathological states such as obesity, this clearance system becomes strained. The rate of adipocyte death can exceed the capacity of resident phagocytes to keep up, leading to the accumulation of cell corpses and lipotoxic debris. In response, macrophages switch to a more pro-inflammatory M1 phenotype and form characteristic crown-like structures around dead adipocytes. While this is often cited as a hallmark of adipose inflammation, it is also a sign of an ongoing, albeit overwhelmed, repair process. These immune cells are attempting to resolve tissue damage, even as their efforts create a pro-inflammatory environment that can contribute to systemic insulin resistance. This reinforces a key point. The immune activity within fat is often reactive, not destructive by design. Importantly, when adipose tissue is supported through lifestyle or pharmacological intervention, this repair capacity can be restored. Caloric moderation, exercise, and improved vascularization all reduce adipocyte death and inflammation, shifting macrophage polarization back toward the M2 state and reestablishing a regenerative microenvironment. Therapies that enhance efferocytosis and tissue clearance by boosting phagocyte function or improving extracellular matrix turnover are now being explored as potential treatments for metabolic dysfunction and adipose tissue fibrosis. These approaches do not seek to eliminate fat, but to restore its innate self-cleaning mechanisms. Moreover, the phagocytic and reparative roles of adipose immune cells have implications beyond fat tissue itself. As these cells recycle debris and modulate inflammation locally, they reduce the burden on systemic detoxification pathways and help maintain overall immune balance. Adipose macrophages also participate in antigen presentation and immune memory formation, suggesting a broader role in host defense and tissue surveillance. In aging, when tissue regeneration slows and immune responsiveness declines, preserving adipose clearance capacity could be a key factor in reducing chronic inflammation and maintaining organ function. In sum, adipose tissue is not just metabolically intelligent, it is immunologically sophisticated. Its embedded immune cells act not only as defenders against pathogens or inflammation but as maintenance workers, constantly clearing debris, remodeling tissue, and supporting cellular renewal. This vital function of fat depots highlights yet another reason why adipocytes and their supporting network are not liabilities to health, but essential contributors to it. Rather than viewing inflammation in fat as inherently pathological, it should be seen, when properly regulated, as a reflection of the tissue's attempt to heal, adapt, and preserve function. Supporting this clearance process through metabolic health may be one of the most effective ways to enhance whole body resilience.